Once upon a time, in a distant time, around 3100 BC, along the enchanting and fertile banks of the Nile River, one of the greatest civilizations in the world began to take shape: ancient Egypt. With the gentle morning light illuminating the deep blue sky, the vital waters of the Nile flowed, bringing life and prosperity to the land, which would soon become the cradle of one of history's most fascinating cultures. As the sun rose, highlighting the golden sands of the desert, a young pharaoh, known as Narmer, unified Upper and Lower Egypt, becoming the first ruler of a dynasty that would leave a lasting legacy. Crowned with the double crown, a symbol of his authority and divinity, Narmer was not just a ruler. He was seen as the incarnation of Horus, the falcon god, who represented royalty and divine protection. Under his reign, Egypt began to flourish, laying the foundations for a society rich in culture and civilization. The Egyptians worshipped their gods fervently, and religious beliefs permeated every aspect of daily life. In each home, small altars were dedicated to gods like Osiris, the god of the afterlife, and Isis, the goddess of motherhood and magic. Religious rituals, featuring mesmerizing dances and offerings of flowers and food, were performed to ensure divine protection and blessing. The people believed that through these practices they secured not only the prosperity of the land, but also the continuation of life after death. As time passed, the quest for immortality manifested grandly in the impressive pyramids that now rose beneath the Egyptian sky. The most famous of these, the Great Pyramid of Khufu, stood as a wonder of engineering designed to serve as an eternal dwelling for the pharaoh. Imagine the workers, under the scorching heat of the sun, moving enormous stone blocks in a collective effort symbolizing the strength and unity of the Egyptian people. These structures were not merely tombs but portals to eternity, elaborately inscribed with hieroglyphics that told the stories of the lives and deeds of those who would rest within. Within the walls of magnificent temples like Karnak, priests performed grand rituals. The immense columns adorned with intricate drawings of gods and scenes of battle narrated the myths that sustained Egyptian religion. The sunlight filtered through openings, illuminating paintings that seemed to come alive, recounting the story of creation and celebrating the importance of the cycle of life and death. The priests, dressed in white garments and golden adornments, recited ancient incantations, invoking celestial protection for the pharaoh and all the people. The ability to record and write was a rare and valuable gift in Egyptian society. Scribes, with their palettes and reed pens, devoted themselves to transcribing documents onto papyrus, an invention that revolutionized communication. The walls of tombs were adorned with hieroglyphics that narrated not only individual lives, but also royal decrees, historical events, and sacred texts that guided the dead in the afterlife. Each symbol was imbued with meaning, presenting a world where writing became a link between the human and the divine. Egyptian society resembled an intricate tapestry of classes, each with its functions and responsibilities. At the pinnacle of this structure, the pharaoh ruled, ensuring that order and harmony prevailed. The priests, nobles, and artisans played crucial roles in upholding traditions and performing magnificent works. The base of the social pyramid, composed of peasants and laborers, was responsible for the harvests that sustained the country. The Nile provided fertile lands that enabled robust agriculture, and with each flooding of the river, the promise of renewal and abundance blossomed. Moreover, ancient Egypt excelled in its scientific and technological contribution. The ancient Egyptians were astute observers of the sky, and their astronomical studies resulted in a 365-day calendar, allowing them to predict the annual flooding of the Nile and organize agriculture. In medicine, they developed treatments and surgeries, suturing wounds and preparing remedies from herbs. Picture an Egyptian physician with papyrus and the light of a lamp, documenting the healing of a patient, while in another room, astronomers calculated the positions of stars for bountiful harvests. As the centuries passed, the great civilization of ancient Egypt continued to grow, facing challenges but always rising like a phoenix from the ashes. The deep connections between religion, art, science, and social life wove a rich and vibrant tapestry that would resonate for centuries. The Egyptians, with their relentless pursuit of immortality and harmony, built not only monuments, but an everlasting legacy carved into the annals of history. Thus, in the shadow of the pyramids, under the watchful eyes of the gods, and with the current of the Nile as a witness, the narrative of ancient Egypt was compiled into a story of splendor, faith, and knowledge that still resonates in the hearts and minds of the modern world. The civilization that once looked to the sky for answers left an indelible mark on the earth and history, a reminder that human dreams and aspirations are truly eternal.
If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Thank you for watching.